This week's live videos have all been about refreshing our ideas and our understanding on the basic concepts that support our health and our well-being in our pursuit of our goals. So we've covered things like exercise, nutrition, I think we've covered mindset, and today we're going to be covering stress. So I typically give out a stress test when I start working with somebody, and if you haven't done this before, let me know and I will send this to you so you can fill it out. And it basically covers a big range of things that you can assess yourself on in different categories. So I'm going to list the categories now so that you get the sense of how broad it can be. So we look at nutritional stress, we look at physical stress, we look at psychic or kind of psychological stress, we look at chemical stress and electromagnetic stress, which is your kind of exposure to like different machines and that sort of thing. So it covers all of those things. You check off in each category what you are exposed to or what you find stressful, and then you add your score up in each category and give yourself a category score and a total score. So what it tells you is whether you've got an overall low stress load, a moderate load, or a high stress load. And what this will do is enable you to have a direction to go in. If you, for example, one of your sections is particularly high, so you might have high stress in nutritional, psychological and chemical, but your electromagnetic and your physical stress might be quite low. So you have a direction that you can go into and say, right, I'm going to make an improvement across those three areas and not worry about the other areas. So it gives a nice broad spectrum of things that you can start to understand that impact your stress and impact your body. And what we have to really remember is that stress has a big impact across the board, across all of our systems. So it affects our gut. We can have stress-related like IBS or kind of symptoms like that. We can have kind of mood-related health impacted by stress. So we have bad moods and up and down kind of fluctuating moods. Our hormones are impacted by stress, and the way we deposit fat in the body is impacted by stress too. So there's lots of reasons to address this and to start understanding more about how stress is affecting you and your body. So the biggest thing to really remember is that we can't always remove all of our stresses, okay? Life is stressful. We have busy lives now. We have a lot going on, and we can't necessarily take all those things away. So what we really need is a way to manage the different stresses that we have in our lifestyle, remove the ones that are removable and manage the rest of them so that we have a fairly good balance. And the way I like to look at it is basically having a kind of a two-pronged approach. So we'll look at things that you can kind of use to manage the stress in a way that calms you down, and also have an approach where we look at ways to almost build your resilience so that you cope better in stressful situations. So that was one of my personal goals in my last block of goal setting, was to expose myself in a controlled way. Sorry, my dog's just down here giving a little stroke. To expose myself in a controlled way, in a relatively safe setting, to different situations that I might find stressful, to test myself and push my boundaries a bit further, to build my resilience to different kinds of stress, like physical stress and emotional stress. So I was doing that and I found that quite effective, but I would encourage you to kind of discuss this with me or someone else first before you decide to go and give yourself these different stress tests. And I think what most of us really need is to have a good management strategy to calm ourselves down when we get stressed. Often I think we get stressed over small things because we have a lot of small things that input into our situations, and then it's almost like a situation like the straw that broke the camel's back that sends you over into this explosion of stress. And if we could kind of manage our stress and put a bit of calm into the bank on a daily basis, then we'll find that we have a better approach to managing our general responses and the way we kind of deal with stress as it comes along, rather than kind of it chipping away at us bit by bit and then kind of Mount Vesuvius explodes all over our lives. Okay, so If you want to know more about this, if you want kind of more of a strategy, if you want to do the stress test, then please just let me know. But it's basically understanding that this is a part of the puzzle. It's one piece of the bigger picture of the approach that we're taking to your lifestyle. This is not the big kind of the big fix. It's not the thing that you are missing. It's just part of what we need to do to manage your lifestyle, to manage the results that you want to get, and gradually understanding more about your body and how the things that are inputting into your lifestyle impact the results that you want to get. Okay, so please do get in touch with me if you want to know more. Essentially, the things that we can do to really kind of calm our system down is the breath work, the meditation, the yoga, the kind of the rest and digest, where we're letting everything calm down. And I've yet to find anything that is as effective as breath work and meditation for doing that. Okay, and I know that in the past it might have been considered fairly hippie or fairly kind of new age, but now it's becoming more scientifically backed, it's becoming more understood, and that there's really no reason not to embrace these things, which is something that I've personally found quite hard to do. I'm more of an action taker. I prefer to be kind of doing something, attacking things and really going at it, rather than taking a step back and just breathing. I find that, funnily enough, quite hard to do compared to being told to go and do 10 things on a to-do list. I'd rather do the 10 things than that simple breath work. But since I've been consistently doing that, I've had such a almost a magical change in my physical pain, in my physical and mental, emotional well-being. So just consider this part of the bigger picture. It's one piece of your puzzle to put into place, to start understanding more, to get more clarity on the things that you can do, the very, very simple and basic things that you can do in the background of your lifestyle to make a big difference to your results. Okay, so consider that. Like I said, get in touch with me if you have questions, or please actually post questions down below on this video, because then I can answer them in a follow-up video or in the post and help you to get more clarity. I will actually post a link to the stress test in the comments to this video as soon as it's posted into the group. Okay, so give me 5 or 10 minutes to get that sorted, and you'll be able to access that down below in the comments. Okay, so thanks for your time. Go enjoy your weekend, or whatever day you're watching this on. Go enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you soon on the next video. And yeah, keep doing your best. That's all I can really say. Keep doing your best, and if you feel stuck or frustrated, please come to me. That is what I'm here for. I'm here for your feedback. I'm here to help you, and I'm here to guide you to find the next step toward getting awesome results together. All right then, see you soon.